everybody. I hope you're well. Wherever you are, I hope you and your loved ones are safe. I just wanted to come online finally. I haven't been online for a bunch of weeks. I've just been taking the time to take care of myself. It feels like it's a really good time of rest. And I know I'm in a very lucky position. I'm very lucky. I still have my regular job. I'm working on a lot of self-care right now, which is so awesome. And I'm really grateful for this opportunity to slow down and get to do that. So I've been talking about the power of possibility, and I'm really been trying to harness that right now because I'm finally having the chance to slow down and to connect back with what, I don't know if you can hear, there's a hockey game going on outside of my front door. So really connecting to what I want and having the life that I desire. And for me, that means this slower pace. I'm feeling so thankful that I'm having this chance to slow down. And also doing the rituals that I've always wanted, having more time to meditate, more time for yoga, doing things that I feel closely connected to. It all just feels so good. And it's really like having had the time to reconnect with the things that I am passionate about, remind me of the importance of staying connected to our desires. Because when I think sometimes life, as I've discovered, kind of takes us out of our alignment. And if you follow my work, I talk about how our thoughts, feelings, words, and actions need to align, how they all need to work congruently. And I think that life sometimes takes us out of our alignment so that we kind of get very kind of picky about wanting to be back in our alignment. It's something that becomes really, really important. And when we finally have the time, then we totally embrace it. And I can't believe we're already in mid-August almost. And so, I've just been using the past 4 or 5 months to take care of myself in the way that I've always wanted to be able to slow down and to finally focus on things that are so important to me. And many of you know that I'm also a dancer, and I've been taking so many wonderful dance classes and coming back to the things that are so, so close to my heart. And it reminded me of how we do need to stay connected to the things that we deeply desire. That means finding them in our hearts, letting our hearts skip a beat every time we connect to those, reminding ourselves of how important it is to us. It means just feeling totally alive because we're in this moment of doing something we really, really love. And it can be very difficult if we're taken out of our alignment. Very often, maybe we're trying to pursue a dream, or we've got a side hustle that we really want to turn into a business, but everything else in life is kind of taking precedence because that's what needs to happen at that time. But when we have the time to come back to what we truly want, and it's about thoroughly enjoying it, about thoroughly soaking it up, about reminding ourselves, or just feeling so alive, reminding ourselves of how incredible this moment and this dream is. And every time we might be feeling discouraged, coming back to that feeling. So it's about where you put your energy. Are you going to put yourself in the anger and discouragement and why hasn't this happened for me yet? And even as I talk, I feel myself getting really, really stiff. Or I can be in this beautiful energy of freedom and happiness and joy and excitement and what makes my heart skip a beat. And whatever the outcome, wouldn't you want to be in the second one anyway? Feeling good, feeling excited. And it's not about, particularly for things that may be taking a while to manifest, it's not about not being truthful to yourself, because we do want to be truthful to ourselves, but it's about being more in service, to be in, even feeling good no matter what your outside reality. I think sometimes you just have to get over yourself and realize how much, that there is always something to be grateful for. And gratitude is actually a practice. Even when I go to bed, no matter how challenging my day, at least I can, I say thank you so much for my incredibly soft bed. And I've got a roof over my head, a beautiful roof over my head. I'm going to bed with a full tummy. I feel nice and cozy in my clothes. I had enough money to buy a fan in this heat. So I have a wonderful family. I'm still able to pay the bills. Even just one thing, look how it's, went so much into another. So gratitude is a practice. And I think it's really about just whatever makes you feel good, no matter what. And it's about going deeper beyond the emotion of what you might be feeling to find the thing that makes you truly happy underneath all of that. And if you know about manifesting, it's about finding the higher thought. It's about finding the higher emotion. But as I'm talking, I feel like it's about finding your core emotions, the things that make you so happy. It's the things that you're like, that feeling you're going to create on the inside in order to magnetize what you want from the outside, in service of you. Because of course it's so easy to say, I don't believe in that the universe does anything to us. I think it's all a choice from higher self. So instead of being like, universe, why are you doing this? Okay, soul, what are you trying to teach me? What are you trying to show me? What space are you giving me? In this limbo, I'm learning there's also an oasis. And how can I make this the most beautiful oasis? This gap between the old life and what hasn't yet materialized. As I'm sitting here, I'm just looking out on the Pacific Ocean, and there's boats sailing by, and I could smell, someone's barbecuing nearby, and people are really enjoying themselves outside. It's a beautiful evening. So what can you do to help yourself in times of challenge? How can you make yourself feel better? And I feel like feeling better, it's not just about self-soothing in the moment. It's also about using this not so great feeling to help you create your future. That, okay, this might not feel great right now, but I can choose to stay connected to my desire, which makes me feel better, which is so much more fun than kind of wallowing. And then connecting to that desire will draw in what you want in the future too. So it's really about how do you use your energy, because emotions all have energy. So, like I was saying, it feels very constricted and strained on my body to be in the negative, the less productive. I say negative because I hate judging emotions. So am I going to be less productive? Am I going to be harder on myself? Am I going to cause myself discomfort? Or am I going to choose to breathe better and be in freedom and joy and happiness, just staying connected to my desires, staying connected to my dreams? Maybe they might not be my 24-hour full-time reality, but I can make them my inner reality. And I think that's the key. So what can you connect to inside yourself to make yourself better, and at the same time be a magnet for the life that you are just drawing towards you? I would love to know how that was for you. Please comment in below. And if you have any other topics you'd like me to do a video on, definitely let me know. I'd love to do that. And I will be back soon with more videos. Thanks for watching.